Mob Todd, shout it out. DJ Velo, shout it out. Jaron, I see you in the building. Y'all bear with me. I got a special guest for you all. I got a special guest for you all. You heard? Just bear with me for a minute. We go let the room fill up a little bit. No freaky. And we go get on this. Right? No freaky. Good people, bear with me. Hold on. Fuck that. I'm gonna pop my shit while we waiting on the people to get in the building, right? Y'all thought Blaco was playing. Y'all thought Blaco was playing when I told y'all niggas top contender. 2023 top contender, B. You heard me? I'm looking something like Terrence Bud Crawford right now. You heard? I'm looking something like Terrence Bud Crawford right now. You heard? I'm Earl Spencer these niggas. I'm Earl Spencer these niggas out here, right? Y'all thought I was playing. I got the special guest for you all. We go do the interview with the special guest, and then we go get to the weekly wrap-up, because it's a lot of bullshit going on. I synced it. Shaft, shout it out, Shaft. I synced it. It's a lot of bullshit going on. Velos, you know you my G, but you in the weekly wrap-up. You know you've been hot like a firecracker, no freaky all week, right? So you in the weekly wrap-up. We got Eve James in the weekly wrap-up. We got Big Trays in the weekly wrap-up. Who else we got in the weekly wrap-up? We got Zip with the dripping highs. That nigga murdered highs. That nigga bang, 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 bang. That nigga murder highs. We got that in the weekly wrap-up. Hattie, shout it out, Hattie. I see you in the building. Chill well. I see you in the building. Just bear with me, good people. I got some good work for you. Chip Low, you already know. Super Trife. Super Trife low life shit. That's that Brooklyn shit. You understand me? Not just your regular low life, nigga. Super Trife. That mean niggas is getting to the bag. That bag. You heard? Super Trife. Shout out Chip Low. That's my G's right there. Word. Shout it out. Who else we got in the building real quick? Who else we got in the building? Yeah, let's go get the peoples. Jamming. Shout it out. Go get the peoples. Hattie, go get the peoples. Velo, go get the peoples. I got something for you, man. I got some fire. Y'all sync the video. Y'all sync the video. Y'all sync my son. Y'all sync my son. Yeah, I got something for you, B. Y'all sync my son with OT. White boy is fire. That white boy fire. That you can't call that nigga the Larry Bird of rap, right? Because Larry Bird was nice because he was a white boy. That nigga OT, black or white, that nigga could be fucking purple. That nigga fire, B. That's a fact. That nigga fire, B. Then we had Benny in the building. You already know Butcher be talking that talk. Butcher be talking that talk, you heard? But then we got that nigga, though. We got the Hartford General, though. We got that nigga. I call him the Gotham Underboss and all of that, right? You understand me? Hey, the name of his new joint, right? Debut joint. Biggest thing since Candy, but you know me, that biggest kind of, I mean, you know, so the biggest thing, no freaky since Candy. That's that nigga right there, you heard? Word. You had to do it like that real quick. Kareem, this nigga got the Kareem Abdul. I ain't gonna fuck with you on that last shit. This nigga ain't say Jabbar. The nigga said Jabbal's. What type of peanut butter and jelly shit is that, B? What type of name is that, Shay? Yeah, salute to the mods and all of that. Super Trafe in the building. Bill Miner, you need to pull up. T-Bone Blast, you need to pull up. Fuquan, you need to pull up. Sean Prince, you already know. Jersey, shout it out. What's popping, G's? Hey, yo, fuck it. You got a little something in the building right now. Listen, good people. This ain't, niggas is doing what they want to. Blaco 1-2 special. You understand me? Blaco 1-2 special, nigga. I be on my Diddy bopping and all of that, right? But you listen, Saint. You already know about them Buffalo niggas. Them niggas is. I just told son earlier, this is my breakdown on them Buffalo niggas, right? That nigga Conway is G-Rap on steroids, B. Facts. Nigga Conway G-Rap on steroids, you heard? And I gotta go back to the beginning, because we went get to where we at now if we ain't know the beginning. So let me give you a history, right? That nigga West Side, right? That nigga West Side Gun, Buffalo stand up. I told son earlier, if Raekwon the Chef and Ghostface Killer, if it was possible to get the same broad pregnant, right? That seed would be West Side Gun. That's a fact, right? Then I said, Benny the Butcher be talking that talk. Anybody who played out there, y'all niggas know already. Anybody who played out there in Once Upon a Time, you know what I mean? And you played for real on a decent scale, you know son been there. He talked that talk, right? He talks that talk. Then you got him like your best lieutenant. You know what I mean? Your best lieutenant. He ain't go get the bag. He ain't go put that work in if he gotta put that work in. He ain't go follow protocol when he gotta follow protocol. He the best lieutenant. You hear that shit when son be spitting. That nigga Ricard about a bag. Ricard about a bag, right? Ricard about a bag. And I just thought about this. Ironically, my son and Ricard got something in common. They both lost their mama loves. Salute, RIP to the mama loves and all of that, right? I just thought about that. Great grandson, shout it out. I got something for you, great grandson. Yo, great grandson, Mount Vernon, stand up. I got something for you. All right, but back to Ricard. Ricard about that bag, right? And then you got. We can't forget my nigga. What's my other nigga name? What's my other nigga name? Shit, I forgot my other nigga. Love Boat. The Love Boat nigga. What take? This nigga gotta be fly. A nigga with a name like Love Boat gotta be on some extra shit, B. You can't be a regular nigga with the name like Love Boat, son. It don't happen like that, son. But yo, listen. Hartford, Connecticut, stand up. The whole tri-state, stand up. I got the Hartford boss in the building. I got the Gotham underboss in the building, the Hartford general. You heard? Hey, yo, listen. The biggest thing, no freaky, since Canby. Who been popping in Connecticut like this nigga? Since Canby, nigga. Since Canby, who been popping like this nigga? Canby was all over the court with it. Yeah, this nigga all over tours with it. He putting CT on the map. He putting the world on the map. He doing what he gotta do for him and his. Hey, yo, no other than BSF's own. You already, you see him right there. You see him in the building. Y'all thought I was playing. Bass, shout it out, Bass. Salute, homie.
What's up, nigga? I'm here.
What's rocking with you, D's? This is a pleasure right here, my G's. No freaky. I'm gonna try to not get excited. You know what I mean? No freaky. This is a good moment right here, homie. How you doing though?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm all right, man. I can't complain.
All right. That's what. Hey, let me talk to my mods real quick. Mods, I'm gonna be paying attention to the interview. I'm not really gonna be paying attention to the chat, right? So any fuckery go on, let them talk what they want to talk, but no cursing in the chat, right? Any bullshit go on, no bullshit right now while we doing the interview. We could get to the fuckery and the bullshit when we do the wrap up. You heard? All right, but yo, listen, son, you out here, B. I see you. You shaking up the world right now, son. For the past, like, I'm gonna say 2 years, but strong, real strong for like the past year and some change. You shaking it up, homie. How I feel to be that nigga right now, B.
Man, it feel good. It like honestly, I ain't done yet. I ain't really do shit. So
you ain't really done nothing yet, huh?
Yeah, like I'm thankful I'm not where I was, but I definitely not where I want to be. You feel what I'm saying?
Understand that. Why you, since you said you thankful that you're not where you was, that's a good segue. We could back it up a little bit. I'm assuming you around 36, 37 or somewhere around there, right?
Somewhere in there.
All right, so we saying 80s, baby, somewhere around in the 80s and all of that. So,
I'm late, baby. That's
all right, so growing up, what kind of household you had? Single parent household? You had moms and pops, or single parent?
yeah, no, me and my moms.
You the only sibling, or you got the only child, or you got siblings?
I'm my mother's only child. My father got other kids.
That's like me.
Yeah,
That's straight like me.
my father got about 11. So,
This nigga say Pop Deuce got the start lineup and the second string, nigga. What's goody?
Pops was slanging.
He been
Pops,
doing his 1-2.
yeah, Pops was slanging. So you know what I mean. I got brothers and sisters and shit. Just not by my mom. I'm my mother only child.
All right. So what type of, you was in the sports growing up? You was a little wild kid knocking niggas out growing up? What kind of kid you was growing up?
I played. I did sports and shit. I was always though. I was a bad little motherfucker. I was into my little mischief and shit. You know what I mean? But I definitely like fucked around with sports. I played basketball and football and shit like that That shit
Yeah,
was
you look
hella.
like you could have been a fucking either a ill nose guard, pulling guard, or a great linebacker somewhere up in there somewhere.
No, I used to play running back and linebacker.
I had the linebacker right. All right, I had the linebacker right.
Running back and linebacker. Like I got like I
He was
gained this
nice and Pop Warner.
as an adult. Yeah, like I gained weight as an adult. Like I wasn't fat till I was in my 20s. You feel what I'm saying? So
That's what it is. That's what it is. So I'm saying, all right. So you said you was a little mischief child. The old ladies called you mannish back in the day. Yeah, you was mannish back in the day and all that mischief and mannish. So being that you already had it in you, what age you jumped off the stoop and what type of shit you was doing when you jumped off the stoop?
man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I say maybe 10, 11. Yeah, like, and then it was like we went straight into it. Like I kind of jumped off the porch and landed in jail.
Yeah, yo, listen, what a coinky thing. I jumped off the stoop around 11, top of 12, and I landed up in juvie by the middle of me being 12. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's
That's a
what I'm
fact. Ran in the group homes and all that
saying.
shit.
Them niggas, they got me out the way early. Like I mean, like I ain't last too long. Like as it was like I was a regular kid. Son switched. I was outside. Then I was locked the fuck up.
All right. So I'm assuming you was on the block getting your little money up. You was getting your sneaker money and your little clothing money and all that good shit trying to get to that pack.
That's you know what I mean. Young nigga though. Like I was a baby. I didn't really know what I was doing. And then it was like we wanted to get involved in everything. Like we wasn't just selling drugs and shit. We was doing all type of stupid shit. So I got myself into some shit that got me into them group homes and all that shit. Like you was saying, there's some shit out here where I'm from called Long Lane. You know what I mean? That's the juvenile jail or whatever. You know what I mean? So for me, it was
I heard
straight.
about that. It's a dude on Connecticut that be on YouTube I used to rock with, but I heard about that. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about that.
for me, it was like Broad Street. That's the juvenile detention shit in my hood. So it's like I ended up there in and out a few times. And I got myself into some more serious shit. So it's like I was stuck there waiting to get shipped out and shit like that or whatever. So I was there for
All
a
right, so
while.
let me ask you a question about juvie and group homes and all that, because I thought of that right when I told you I know a dude from Connecticut. Or I interviewed a dude from Connecticut before, and he was talking about it. He was telling me like in juvies and group homes in Connecticut, niggas is known for like throwing their hands. Like, yeah, go practice your 1-2. It's like everybody got to have a knuckle game, is what someone was telling me.
Gladiator school. Gladiator school. Like in
Gladiator school, factual.
like niggas know me. Like I do Long Lane, CJ Yard, detention, youth tier, Little Cheshire. Like niggas know me, bro. Like I did all that shit, and I did all that shit without a scratch on me too.
Dig it, dig it.
Real
All right, so bang, so bang. So we did the
shit.
juvie and all of that. We
That was
shaking and all of that.
that was
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
most
I'm listening.
shit that I was around. Like the adult jails wasn't like that when I grew up and got locked up. Like it was more built on respect and shit like that. Like little niggas don't got no respect. Niggas ain't learned that shit yet.
Yeah, nigga, and then little niggas always got a point to prove. Cause like you
That,
said, it's gladiator school. A little nigga going to the juvie is like a nigga going off to college and some shit. He come
no,
back thinking he ready for the world and all of that.
no, that's what fucked me up. Like I did that shit. I got out, thought I was extra motherfucking tough, and went right back.
What? What? All right, so how many little juvie bits you think you had up under your belt?
Like I was in and out that motherfucker a few though, but then I caught like they gave me 48 months for like I said, I got myself into some more serious shit. So them niggas pretty much had me till I was 16. Yo, I caught
Mm,
my case, adult case, and like they called them and they was like, man, shit, man, he about done. Keep him. Like you feel what I'm saying?
that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so you said you was in and out to around the time you like 16. All right, so say we base right now at 16. Back up before we base at 16. When we start writing, when we start putting them metaphors and them words and them bars and
I was,
all that together,
man,
freestyling and all of that.
I was doing that shit off and on already. Like I grew up around a lot of music. You feel what I'm saying? And like that's just something that was just in me. Like that's something I just gravitated to. So I always was like a fake rapper in my head and shit.
So, all right, so among your clique, among your team and all of that, Bass was always known to be that nice nigga.
Yeah, but it was more like an inner circle thing when I was a kid. Like nobody else really knew it, like except for like my real homies, like that'd be in my house or some shit like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like the rest of the motherfuckers just know, like, all right, these little niggas bad. Like, you feel what I'm saying? These little niggas running around and shit. So like nobody really knew I could rap till I started rapping, bro.
You almost got that Biggie story almost. Like
Oh, cause
niggas ain't know he could rap until he was trying to hide that shit at one time.
yeah, like even like, cause for me it was like it's far fetched coming from here. Like I couldn't have called this shit. It ain't like a nigga from where I'm from
Hold on,
wake
hold on,
up.
hold that thought right there. Hold that. That's one thing again. Connecticut and Buffalo got in common. It's hard fetched to get on from them towns. Get back to what you saying.
Like it took a Buffalo nigga to put me on. You feel what I'm saying? Which is that shit sounds crazy. So if you looking a couple years back or whatever, like who the fuck would have thought like this would happen for me? Like I'm from Hartford, nigga. That shit don't happen there. And then let alone the Buffalo nigga put me in the position.
And that
Like
shit really don't happen in Buffalo
it,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. So if somebody would have been trying to feed me that shit, I wouldn't have went for it. I'm gonna take the pack of dope. You feel what I'm
All
saying?
right.
So
So
it was like that's really what it was. Honestly, it was like, man, fuck out of here. Like it ain't no rappers from here. You feel what I'm saying? Like you had like a couple niggas doing their thing and shit like that in the town, but it wasn't like it wasn't. It didn't seem real. You feel what I'm saying?
you said it best. It seemed like it was all a dream, my nigga. Words seem far fetched and all of that good shit. A nigga know he nice, but a nigga like yo fuck putting the work in, cause it ain't gonna pop anyway. Let me get to this pack over here. I gotta feed my family.
Facts. I motherfucking like on one of them beds, like my man Slums. I got like some mixtapes and shit out with Slums. The Fuego and the Slums shit got my man Slums all over him and shit, right? And I told that nigga in the gym, in I think we was in this shit called Cyboski. We was even in Willard or Cyboski. And like we, you know how that go, bro. You don't did a bid. So we building, we just like, trying to figure it out or whatever, you know what I mean? And I told that nigga one day, I'm like, bro, I'm about to start rapping, man. And he laughed and shit like this nigga crazy. Like, where'd that come from? I'm like, yo, listen, when we go home, we gonna put together a little bread, do what we do, and then we gonna rap. And he like, all right, whatever. So now he's talking about this rap shit. This nigga still haven't heard me rap. And like,
Niggas is talking about the rap shit, but
yeah,
niggas don't even know if you nice
but,
yet.
but I'm telling this nigga, I'm like, bro, I'm nice, nigga. I'm like, I'm one of the illest niggas ever, nigga. Like, you feel me? And they laughing because I'm silly. So these niggas like, this nigga bugging out. Like, so I ended up, motherfucker.
Niggas ain't even heard this nigga yet. This nigga talking about, yeah, they got the illest nigga ever. Nigga, the illest
I
nigga walking.
ended
Nigga, top five, da da da.
up walking from child or some shit like that. And I end up like giving bruh some bars in his ear right quick. And he like looked at me and was like, man, you made that shit up? I'm like, bro, like that's me. So he like, man, fuck that nigga. Like, man, then yeah, like he started because he telling me too, like, bro, I could rap too, but like I don't know this nigga for rapping. He don't know me for rapping. You feel what
But
I'm saying?
are you nice? Was your man nice?
Yeah, bro, talking that shit. Like, so it's like we came home. I ended up like seeing a nigga on the street. Like we lost contact. Like I'm like driving to see the nigga somewhere. Like pull up. Like what's up, nigga? Like you know what I mean? Like we said we was gonna do this, that, and the third, nigga. I don't know about you, but I got the crack handled already. Like, like let's get to it. You feel what I'm saying? But then I end up broken my legs, and then like, bruh, and a couple other my homies, they really like pushed me towards
Hold on, you
that.
broke your leg. What, you, some beef or something? You got power? What happened?
Hell no. Like a car. Like, I broke both my legs. So that's really where the rap shit came from. When I broke my motherfucking legs, I was laid up. You know what I mean? I had the hospital bed shit in the crib, all that, like therapists coming daily and shit. Like I was fucked up. So I started watching a lot of YouTube, niggas freestyling, phone funk flex and different shit like that. So like couple people around the house like, yo, man, I heard you rap, nigga. You sound like these people. Like, you should try to rap. You feel what I'm saying? So with that free time, I kind of put a
Wait,
couple.
around what year is this? Around what year is this?
This about 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, about 4 or 5 years ago. So I motherfucking slowly but surely, I'm learning how to walk and shit again on my own and shit like that or whatever. Like, I'm, going through the little transitions and walkers and crutches and all that shit.
Oh, it was that serious. From you had to get damn near learn how to walk again.
No, yeah, bro, I was out of commission for a while. Like like I said, I started off in the wheelchair. I went from the wheelchair to the walker. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like, so pretty much like I fucked up. So in the mix of that though, I put together a couple raps or whatever, and move a little bit better. I had a birthday coming up. I just was like, yo, fuck it, man. I'm gonna shoot me a video for my birthday. I I shot that video and got a good reception. And then but I never planned on doing it no more. Honestly, like, you feel what I'm saying? I just shot it out there. And I'm in my head like, man, if people like it, then I might fuck with it. Like, if it don't make no noise or nothing, then fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? So during the time, one of my homies, like nigga from my project, Will, like he one of the niggas that had a shot at a certain point from the city. Like, he one of them niggas that had the city lit or whatever. So, bro, like, fell back and like did some other things to make his life improve or whatever the case may be like that. So like he in his career and shit like that, but he's like, bro, always record music. Like, you feel me? Like, that nigga love this shit. So I went out there. I'm in Slums in them project. I'm in Chappelle fucking with them. And like somehow he called somebody over there. So they like, man, we got your man out here. Like, so he like, keep him there. We about to take that nigga to a studio and make him shoot a
They
video.
about to kidnap your ass. Word.
So we go do this song, me, Slums, and Villy, and then we shoot the video and put the video out. And to make a long story short, Benny saw the video. Benny, like, I got like, I linked with bro after my second video. Facts. Like,
Hold
I
on.
wasn't even rapping for a long time. Like, my homie Steve Starks, like, he
Yo,
was
you
already.
damn. The only nigga I know kind of got a story like that is back in the day. You got the digital area story like that. The nigga Beanie, because Beanie really ain't want to rap. And Beanie just ran down a hole with another nigga and
Is that
got signed. A nigga just happened to be watching your video, your second video at that. It ain't like you put out mad work. This your second shot at this shit right here. And the nigga caught that shit.
facts? Like Benny and Steve had a relationship already. Like, you know what I mean? Like, them niggas homies or whatever. So Steve from my neighborhood, he shared the video. Like, it was like, because there's three niggas on there, so we all had like individual clips and shit like that floating around and shit like that. So home shared that clip, and like, this shit sound crazy, right? I'm sitting where I'm at, and India was my shit. That's the Benny song, India with Camino. That's my shit. So I'm watching YouTube, and I was actually like bagging up Molly, and my phone started pinging. It's crazy. I don't even know where the fuck I got Molly from. I ain't never sell that shit. I don't know where we got that shit from. Like, son, we got that shit from somebody. So whatever. Now, the girl I'm right there with, she keep looking at the phone because my phone's starting to ping and shit. You know how these chicks, and she looking like, oh, you ain't gonna pick it up? Like, who the fuck is that? So when I grab the phone, it's an IG notification from, like, is Benny is on this nigga page, like, saying I'm nice and shit. Like who that or whatever. So I show the chick, like, yo, look, like, this the nigga we listening to. Like, this nigga asking about me and shit. So we laughing about it and shit still, cause like, at this point, I pretty much live with this lady. She know I ain't no motherfucking rapper. So my man Steve called me like, yeah, man, like, that nigga asking about you and shit, whatever, yada yada yada. And from there, like, we just formed a relationship. Like, that nigga was like, he gave me an invite to come whenever Steve like went back up there to like fuck with niggas or whatever. I probably like dubbed at a time or two. Like, it was really nothing. I'm telling my man, like, bro, you deal with it, man. Like, figure it out or whatever. Is something gonna come out of it or not? Like, Then I rap, like, you feel what I'm saying? But slowly but surely, I worked my way in like around, and then me and bro was just forming a friendship, man. Like that's my homie, man. Benny a good nigga outside of like being like that's my favorite rapper, like, and not because of that. Like when I
Mine too.
first
Factual, actual facts. He mine too. That's a fact.
like and like this ain't no cap shit, right? When I first spoke to the nigga, I sent them like some quotes of his that I had put on social media before I ever met this man or spoke to him. You feel what I'm saying? Like I sent them the shits with the dates. Like, bro, I fuck with you. Cause for me, all it was is just like, nigga, like I fuck with you, bro. Like, thank you for acknowledging my shit. And I didn't think nothing was gonna come out of it. You feel what I'm saying?
But listen, you ain't think for like 1 second he might be looking for niggas because he building BSF. Pardon. He building BSF. Plus, at one time, he was rocking with another fire nigga, RJ Payne. But for whatever reason, that ain't work.
For all of that. Like, I was locked up for the RJ Payne shit.
Oh, word. Say word.
Yeah, like, this is way before that. This is like 2018. Like, I've been around these niggas for a minute. Like these really.
Hey, yo, said that for that. That for that. I heard this nigga Benny say, a rapper don't take a deal for me. That nigga say, what that nigga make in a year, I make every week. I'm you know, automatically it went like, oh shit, I hope he ain't shoot that son, B. Go ahead, yeah.
I don't know. It's the SF though. You know what I mean?
Y'all got the strongest team right now, B.
SF.
I mean, this whole team is the strongest team right now. And it's no weak players. Like everybody's a starter. Like I ain't heard I ain't heard a second string nigga yet, or a practice squad nigga yet. Everybody in BSF are starters, B.
No, we got new niggas coming too. You not. Shout out to my nigga Sule. Shout out to Flames Down Malik. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like we what's happening, man.
Now I told you earlier behind the scenes when I was speaking about how I saw everybody's style. I say you one of them niggas when you spit your bars, like another nigga spit bars and they sound good, but they be imaginary. Even though they sound good, they sound kind of sturdy, but they be imaginary, right? You along with Benny, but you were one of them niggas when they spit, you be like, oh, some been there from the mud. Plus, he done seen a couple things. He might have lost a couple things and had to bounce back. You could see that whole struggle, that whole journey in your bars, my G. I gotta salute that. Love Boat Luciano, that's a fact, FTC. Shout out Love Boat.
Shout out to my nigga Lovey. Shit, I'm in Buffalo last night. I was just with them niggas last night. We was out running around the town and shit.
Listen, I gotta ask you this question, Base, because I know time is the most important thing, and you spending your time with me right now. No freaky, you can't get that back. So I gotta ask you this right here, my G. What mind state, what kind of gas you was on, what you was sipping on, what mind state you was in when you made this shit Heavy D, No Freaky? When you made Heavy D, what was you thinking, B?
Yo, I did that shit because it was like that song came in parts. Like the beat, I was in the studio doing some other shit. That beat came on by accident. So I'm like, hold up. And I did the hook. When I did the
hook first.
When I did the hook, because I had other shit going on. So I just did the hook and I'm like, yo, go back to the other shit. But my man was going crazy. So somehow he got the engineer to send him the beat with the hook. So now this shit is his ringtone. Like when this nigga phone rings, you're trying to find when we set the table, but that's all it is. It ain't no verse to this shit. So I heard this shit for like 2 months. This is a nigga I mean every day, you know what I mean? So my man Bobby got this shit. He got the shit as his ringtone. And so then like one day I just went in there and honestly, like the engineer tell you, bro, I don't know what I was on, bro, but I did that shit in like 15 minutes, the first verse.
The first verse.
Yeah, and then now it was
oh shit, what my G's? Oh shit, what happened to my G's? Oh, someone's talking that talk. What happened, Bass? Bass. The whole shit that erupted over there on that nigga. Yo, I hope my G's come back. Funny Bone, shout it out. FTC, shout it out. Hattie, shout it out. Pull back up. You got. Let me drop the link. Let me drop the link from my son. In case he got. Hold on. Let me drop the link real quick. I don't know what happened to you, babes. Let me drop the link real quick. Come in the chat, G's, and hit that link like you did the first time, and they'll let you back in. But what? Who in the building? Eric C, shout it out. Chip Low, Sean P. Who else in the Us Never Them? What's goody? Yo, Quan Bucks was goody. Kevin was goody. Nate the Great, shout it out, Nate. That's a fact. Shout out Nate the Great, great grandson. John Shaft in the building. Hamp in the building. Shout it out. Who else in the building? Salute, good people. Let me see if my G's go pull back up. I don't know what happened. Mob Ties, Velo, shout it out. A1 the Boss, shout it out. I don't know what happened to the G's, yo. Y'all can still hear me? Yeah, we still good? A1, everything still good on my camera, on my end? Somebody let me know something. I'm still good? Damn, I don't know what happened to the G's. Damn, I don't know. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, A1. Damn, I don't know what happened to the G's. We was just starting to cook, B. Hey, yo, we was just starting to cook. That's crazy. But yo, y'all need to go if you not up on no freaky bass, FUEGO bass, y'all need to go rock with son. Go rock with son. Go rock with the whole Black Soprano family. Love Boat Luciano, Heen, Rick Hyde. Go rock with the whole family. Of course, Benny the Butcher. Go rock with the whole, and they said they got some new work coming up. Yeah, go rock with that. Eastside Cab, shout it out. Oh, there go my G's right there. I got my G's back in the building. There go my G's right there. He back in the building. Yeah, yes, sir. There go the G's right there.
So, like, where the fuck we was at before I forget? No, yeah, like the Heavy D shit, right? So,
yeah, the Heavy D shit.
I had the verse in the hook, and then I sent it to bruh. Because, like, how nowadays is like how honestly, how I record, I don't finish some of the songs, like, unless I know for a fact, like, nobody gonna get on it or something like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm a team player, so I send shit to gang, like, you feel me? So when I send that shit to Butch, he is like, yo, nah, nobody can get on this shit, bro.
He said, that's all you right there.
Yeah, so that shit sat till it was like go time, and that was his shit. So like when he hit me, like, yo, is it finished? The engineer would tell you that. I went in there and did the next verse in about 20 minutes.
Hey, yo, can you do me a favor real quick? If the people not on it, can you give me a half a bar or a verse of that Heavy D right there, B?
What they said, what I said? Damn, trying to find. I said the whole Gotham up, get a load of them. You ain't feeding your army, so your soldiers slim. The hard rappers dead. These niggas ain't no threat. We was pulling out guns to keep our bankroll fresh.
Hey.
I wish Vaughn just kept let his 40 blow. When my bitch had boosted warrants, I kept shorty low. They love BSF when they see they Jews. Better bass ain't get it than my DJ screw.
Hey.
Shout out to all the niggas that done passed away in this shit, man. Like, I'm a fan of this shit first, you feel what I'm saying? So I figured that was a way to just, like, shed some light on some people that influenced me. You feel what I'm saying? That maybe this generation
let me let the people know real quick. Chip Low, A1, let y'all know real quick. Nicole Bella shout it out. FTC. If y'all don't know, that come from the joint Heavy D, right? What son doing, son? It's almost, it's fuck almost. It's artwork. It's genius the way he put the shit together and formulated the shit. The shit is artwork. Son is naming dead rappers. Well, you know, most niggas nowadays smoking on the pack. They smoking on a dead rapper. They disrespecting niggas. Son is naming dead rappers, but he admiring and giving them they flowers at the same time, but still making it fit the G shit that he talking about. Like this nigga. You was on one right there. I don't know what pack you was on. It wasn't this shit. I need that shit you got, nigga. Yeah, niggas be on some other shit, B. But yo, let me ask you a question before you got to get up out of here, B. You say you jumped off the stoop, 11, 12 years old. You already doing juvie bids and all of that. Likewise, what would Bass, Fuego Bass right now, if he could sit back and look at Shorty, what would he tell Shorty right now? Like whatever, whether the journey was worth it, whether he should have switched it up, however, whether he proud of the young nigga, what would he tell Shorty
Yo,
right
I'm
now?
not like honestly, like if I knew where I'm gonna be right now, I ain't gonna say shit to the little nigga. I'm gonna let him crash. I'm gonna let him bump his head, cause like that shit made me who I am now, bro. And like
Everything
I
happened
got a
for a
lot of
reason.
shit. I got a lot of shit to rap about too.
You live that life.
You know what I mean? I got
And
a lot of
you
shit.
can hear it in the bars.
I
You
got a
live
lot of
that
shit
life.
to rap about. So you know, it's like I'm
So,
in
but
a
let me ask
great
you,
place.
you got a team, you putting something together in Connecticut for, or
Got
you
them,
just building your brand right now and touching that later
got them,
on?
got them, got them. You feel what I'm saying? When y'all hear me scream that Gotham shit, that's gang. Like all my niggas like that. All my niggas fire too. You know what I mean? It's just like though, like you can't do nothing for niggas until you really do what you gotta do for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So right now, as a collective, like we pushing me, the ball is in my court. You feel what I'm saying? So the homies gonna do whatever they gotta do. You feel what I'm saying? To make sure this works till it's their time to do what they gotta do. Then at that point, it's up to me to make sure they heard properly. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, last couple of questions before you get up out of here. I know you were Norway's Fuego Bass. What was your first rap name?
I ain't really had no rap name though. My nickname changed though, which is ironic. Like Benny nickname is changed. They call him Two
Two
Chains.
Chains, word.
Yeah, they call me Chain. Like you feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's
All
crazy.
right. Let
My name
people
is
know.
actually
Let people
Chains
know
the
about the
Magic.
tours, what you got coming up, your social medias and all of that. Let the people know where they can find you
Everything
at.
Fuego based. I'm trapping out of one motherfucking house. Everything is Fuego based. Any platform or whatever you looking for me on, it's Fuego based. I got motherfucking ill visuals. I got a bunch of music. Like if you only heard the biggest since Canby, I got a million mixtapes before that shit. You know what I mean? A bunch of interviews. I got a bunch of motherfucking shit out there for you to tap in and get to know a nigga a little bit better. You know what I mean? And I'm on the road, nigga. Like, so I might be in your hood
That's
sooner
right.
than
You
later.
still on tour right now, right?
Nah, but I am. My life is a tour, man. Like I'm blessed. They fuck with me. I be having low motion. I finished Boston was my last actual tour date. You feel what I'm saying? So, but it's even still like I got obligations. I had to go. I had to leave pretty much the stage in Boston to get to Buffalo because I had some shit I was booked for that morning. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
yo, listen. Jeez, one request I got. I would love to see you, Ransom, and Conway on a joint. That'd be bananas.
shit,
You, Ransom, Conway,
I
maybe
would love
38. That'd
that
be
too.
bananas.
Yeah, I would love that too, bro.
That's the fact. But
See if I
my
can make
G,
that happen.
my hat's off to you, homie. I salute you. Thank you for pulling up, my G. That's a whole fact. Yo, forget Connecticut, B. Not forget Connecticut. You already holding Connecticut down. But when I say forget Connecticut, we go hold that down. But you got a mark. You got the world to reach, nigga. You got,
No,
nigga.
that's what bro. We was talking off of before or whatever, and that's what I was saying too. Is like, and that's like something I could say to like my folks back home. Like, we can't get stuck on Connecticut. It's not enough people in Connecticut to get you paid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got other artists that could just get paid in their state. You feel what I'm saying? To get rich. If you're from Texas, that's a huge place. Like California is a huge place.
Niggas don't even have to hit the
Chicago,
airwaves or hit the mainstream in Texas. Texas
exactly.
support they artists so much.
I had to
Niggas is
travel to
popping
learn.
out there.
Yo, I go to cities and hear people on the radio that I don't hear nowhere else in the country when I go there. But when I'm in these people's towns, there's enough people there to where they got gigs and stuff like that, and they still making their money. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is to push this outside of Connecticut and to let the world know Connecticut got talent.
Definitely. Speaking of, was you locked up
And
around
don't
the
let
time
none
Max
of
B
that.
was playing
See,
Connecticut Heavy?
let me say this right quick too, like for dummies. You feel what I'm saying? For stupid niggas, right? Don't let none
Talk
of
that
that
talk.
like. Don't let your brain get in the way of real life, bro. There's a hood everywhere. Like, don't see nigga out and think like, oh, it's Connecticut, nigga. I did more than most of you rapping ass niggas. Like, so don't let that play with you, bro, and somebody get hurt fucking around like real nigga shit. I'm from Homicide, Hartford, nigga. Google it. Cause no, yeah, they get
Talk
that
that
CT
talk.
shit mixed up. Cause it's cows and shit out there, but it's cows and shit everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't know nothing about no fucking cow, nigga. Like none of that bullshit, nigga. Like I know that pavement, nigga. Like
That's a fact. That's a fact. But yo, last question for you. Was you locked up around the time Max B was playing CT Heavy?
off and on, I caught a little bit of that shit.
All right.
A little bit of that shit. Max was
But
different.
everything happens for a
Like,
reason. It wasn't your
like, like,
time
like,
back
like.
then. It's your
I
time
seen
right
that
now.
nigga just. Nah, man, I seen that nigga just pumping gas in the middle of the hood one night, like 3 in the morning.
Regular
Like,
nigga shit.
yeah, no, facts. Like Max was different. Like Max loved Hartford and Hartford loved Max. That's a fact.
Word. But yo, my G's, anything I could do for you, you need me to drop something, need me to promote something, hit me in the background. I got you
Say
on the
that.
strength, my G's. I salute you and thank you
Appreciate
for
you.
pulling up, big.
Yo, man,
Shout
same here,
your
brother.
social media out one more time for the people.
Yo, kid, man, keep in touch, man. You know what I mean? Whatever you need, let me know. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to
That's a
everybody
fact.
out
I'ma
there
do that.
listening. You feel what I'm saying? And motherfucking man, let's keep going up. Let's keep supporting each other. Let's keep staying stuck and free, man. Straight up. Free my nigga
That's a
Killer
fact.
too, man.
That's a fact.
All
Hey, yo,
right,
hold
bro.
on
I'm on
before I
this
get
shit.
up out of here. Hold on before you get up out of here. Chat. Anybody in the chat? I'll take 2 or 3 questions from the chat and then we go end the interview so my
Oh,
son
I
could do
say
what he gotta
that.
do.
Hell yeah.
Anybody got any questions in the chat? Hit me, Chip Low. I know you got a question. Somebody hit
Facts.
me up. What's good?
Don't get shy, folks.
Appreciate my man Chip Low say appreciate the time. Appreciate the time. I appreciate the time too, Chip.
Man,
That's a
I
fact.
appreciate you too for listening, brother. Thank you, man.
Salute base. That's from Hattie. Hattie six salute base. See,
Say that.
my
What's up?
nigga
What's
Bill
up? What's
Miner
up?
was supposed to pop up. I know that nigga had a few questions for you.
Shit, where they at? I ain't in that much of a rush, but I talk to the people, man.
Hey, let's see where they at. Big Trays. Mike, anybody got any questions for the G? Let me get. Oh, I'm on the wrong phone. This is what I need to do right here. See what's going on with that. Hey, when the boy said he need a new mixtape. You got any mixtapes coming out?
I ain't gonna lie. Since we talking this family here, man, I think I got an album coming.
You got that
Facts.
album? Yeah, check that album. The album fire. Biggest
No,
thing since Candy. No
no,
freaky.
I'm saying I'm about to go right back in this looking like.
Oh, you about to go back in the studio?
It no, like it's done, damn man. It ain't gonna be a mixtape. It's gonna be an actual album.
A whole album. All right. So that's
Yeah,
on the lookout next. The whole album. AB1. Let me see
yeah, I
my
got an
G
album
Chopper
out.
said. Chopper said how long you been rapping. I think he said Chopper. It ain't been that long, but how long you been rapping?
Yeah, I've been doing this shit about going on 4 years, like 3 and some change.
3 and some
Definitely.
change going on 4
Like
years,
I
and he
said, I
dumb nice.
always, a nigga always knew how to rap, but I actually started like sticking my feet in the water and shit like maybe 4 years ago.
My man Chip Low say, do you have anything in place for the up and coming artists? Maybe a movie, maybe a book, maybe some documentaries, some videos or something coming.
Yo, actually, I got a short film that's done already. That's about to come out shortly. Like it was supposed to be out already, and then
Great
like
question.
I just got swamped. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's my next thing. I want to actually get into like making movies or whatever. Like I got a passion for that shit for some reason. Like I didn't even know that till recently. Now it's just like saying I can't get my mind off. So I shot the short joint, and it's like based around a few of my songs actually. So it's like a little hood opera type of shit. Like you know what I mean? And
My man
that'll be
Chopper
coming out
say,
sooner than later.
how can we get your music? But Chopper, he on all social media. He on YouTube Music,
Yeah,
he on Spotify,
I'm on
he on
all the
iTunes, he on everything.
yeah, I'm on all that
Everything.
shit, bro. Apple, motherfucking Spotify,
And like I
whatever.
say, he got his own project out. Then he on some joints with the whole click and all of that. He on everything.
No, yeah, hell yeah. Oh, matter of fact, we got Rick Hyde dropping Friday, people.
Shout out Rick Hyde. It's
Yeah,
Ricky. That nigga be in the background. Ricky.
yeah, facts. Hell yeah, brother dropping Friday, so motherfucking stay tuned. We dropping
Word.
every month, you know what I mean? So we ain't fucking around.
All right. Let me see if we got any more questions. What was it? I want to know. Cause see, it's social media area. I mean, social media era. So when a nigga hits you on IG and it's Benny, do you think for real it's this nigga Benny, or you think it's a nigga playing some shit?
Shit, man, like I told you, that nigga was on the page and I still ain't think nothing was coming out of it. Like, man, whatever. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And it be like that now, like, cause like certain people may reach out or whatever like that. You gotta screen these motherfuckers and shit, cause like all that scamming shit real. And then like, you know, like we street niggas and shit. Like nigga might be trying to line your ass or something. I just seen a nigga get scammed. Like they chopped some shit up with Fat Joe and made it seem like he was talking to the nigga on the FaceTime and everything. Like, you know what I mean? Took a couple dollars from the nigga. Like, so it's like you gotta really screen these motherfuckers or find somebody you know that know these people to like make sure everything on the up and up. Cause man, like with the IG, especially like once you start buzzing a little bit, man, they got a million fake pages of me. They be motherfucking inboxing people begging for bail money and shit, arguing with my aunts and shit.
That's you know that's exactly why I reached out the way I reached out, because I know son had just worked with you, so I'm like, yo, do me a solid, son. I need to bark that boy, man.
No, that was the right way. That because it was easy that way. You heard? Well, I had my aunt and them just arguing with some scammers and shit. They hit my aunt up like, man, this nigga need bail money. My aunt like, man, my nephew doing good. When they catch y'all, they gonna fuck y'all up.
Right. Hey yo, I got a question too. I done heard you on a joint with OT, that nigga fire. I done heard you on the joints with Benny, Heen, Rick Hyde, and all these niggas. Is it pressure, no freaky in the booth with these niggas? Like, what's
Shit,
the
why
like?
wouldn't it
If
be?
niggas like, oh shit, I gotta write this over. Oh shit, this nigga saying some shit. What's that
Nah,
like, B?
we don't do the writing over shit, but like it's definitely pressure. And if you like, if anybody in the room, like you can feel it. You feel what I'm saying? Like this elite level shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like especially like when I'm with, like working with OT and Benny, like them like my two favorite rappers right now. So
OT got a
definitely,
captivating voice. His voice is captivating, yeah.
and that motherfucker right there is amazing, bro. So it's like you don't want to get left behind.
Exactly. All right. So if you when you know, I don't know if y'all niggas is all in the booth together, all in the studio together, or all at the studio at the same time, or if niggas is sending their joints, their verses or
Nah,
whatever.
all the shit you gonna hear from us, like about like the shit that I know coming out, like we was all there. So like nigga,
That's the best way to me.
the
That's the best
tension
way
be
to me.
good
It's a
enough to
different type
spice
of
that shit.
vibe, yo.
No, yeah, that vibe different. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, like my boss, I feel like is the illest nigga in the world with this rap shit. So it's like whenever like I gotta rap with that nigga, it's like, man, bro, you better not look crazy. Cause that guy's gonna come with it. You feel what I'm saying? All the homies though, it's like anybody could get a championship. Like anybody could get a game ball on any song. You feel what I'm saying?
Anybody could be
Every
the MVP on any joint. That's
Everybody
a
could be
fact.
the MVP. Like
That's a fact.
everybody's capable of that. So like it keep us all on our toes. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. So, like say that this why I was lining that question up right there for this right here. Since y'all all in the studio together, when you know it's your turn to go to be in the studio, who you don't want to come behind? No freaky. Who you gonna be like? Damn, I gotta go behind this nigga right here, B. What the fuck?
Yo, see, I ain't gonna lie. Like even one of them niggas. Look, I had to go last on Warehouse, bro.
Yeah, because you went last on that joint. It's Benny first,
Right.
then it's OT, then it's you. But you still murdered it though.
Shit, but nigga, I'm in there, man, fighting for my life, nigga. Like this, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, imagine that shit, bro. Like, you hear this nigga Butch, that motherfucker. What he said, man? India tried them bitches back herself from Guadalajara. Shit stacked in the oven, and it's not a lasagna. All that shit, bro. He's rapping this shit in front of me, so it's like, yo, what the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? Then OT go in that motherfucker, start talking about the leaves that cover license plates and shit like that. Like this shit is
That nigga said his
like
man selling the joints to cover the
like
license plate. I said, oh
that
yo,
nigga
this nigga
said
crazy.
if you let the fiend slide once and turn it to the ice capades. Like this is not that bullshit. Like this is high level shit going on right there. Like you feel what I'm saying? The imagery is unmatched. Like it's different,
My
bro.
man
Like
just
so
made a very good point on base. My man FTC said, I didn't look at it like that. And that's a very good point. He said they set the tone for you. So you know, oh, them niggas did it like that. I I see what we on right now. Let me go do this real quick.
Yeah, no, like that shit be like the rap Olympics, bro.
Done said beef and broccoli, cheap biscotti. Talk that talk, yeah. And my G looking real dapper. I think I brought it back. I think I brought it back. I think it looking like I think it looking like the Panamanian version of Big Pun in motherfucking 2023. Nigga had the Versace on. Nigga, the nigga jumped in it. Nigga jumped in the Fathom. I say, yo, this nigga's wild. Look at my son looking good right there.
Oh yeah, facts. I had fun that night, man. I had a motherfucking $1,000 shirt. I came
Where
from
y'all shot that at?
Jersey, somewhere in Jersey.
Let's see, my man Chip got another question. Chip said, "Is there anyone on your team you want us to be on the lookout for?"
Shit, Rick Hyde dropped Friday.
Rick Hyde dropping Friday. I'm pretty sure Heem got something in the background. Pretty sure Love Boat Luciano
No,
about to bring something out.
El Camino coming. Well, shit. We dropped my
El
shit.
Camino. Listen,
We
speaking of
dropped
Mac
my
Speak,
shit. We dropped my shit. Then we dropped Heem shit. And then Love Boat shit. Street Soprano shit out. Motherfucking Rick coming Friday. You know what I mean? We got Camino coming. We got Young World about to drop some shit. We got Low Profile about to drop some shit. We got my nigga Flames. Malik got shit out here that's crazy. Motherfucking Sule got crazy shit. We got work, man. OT just dropped something new. We got
that's a
work,
fact.
man.
Yeah, OT is fire. El Camino though, but El Camino nice. That nigga's Lauryn Hill. That nigga's Max B in 2023. This nigga could sing and he spit
Camino shit
bars
finished.
on your ass.
Camino shit finished. He was waiting for me. I had the last verse on there. I just did it last night. Yo, hold on a second right here. This
Handle your BI. Handle your BI. Put your phone on mute if you got. Matter of fact, I got you. Hold on. Yeah, let that son take care of his BI real quick. I see him when he get off the phone and all of that. Yeah, BSF going crazy. That's a fact. That's a fact. OG Sonny Blaco, check my question, please. Oh, let me go back up half past. I didn't even see it. I got you. I'm on it. I'm on it half past. And yo, y'all don't go nowhere because the fuckery is up after this. We get into the wrap up after this. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, you see boy working. Boy working. You see who we in the studio with. He in the studio with heavy hitters. We talking OT to Genesis. We talking Benny the Butcher. We talking Rick Hyde. We talking him. We talking Conway. We talking hitters. Who that? Appreciate you. I got you, homie. Don't worry about nothing. Tasha, how you doing, mama? How you doing, mama? Tasha Slay, low life in the building. My son's still handling his business. Give us a little minute, yo. Give us a little minute. He's still handling his business. Shout out to the good people. Shout out to the good people, Eddie. Yeah, I like my look like the G's is ready. All right, let's get back to it. Hold on.
shit, that was the
All right,
boss man. That was Butch right there.
that was the bro right there.
Yeah, hell yeah, that was Butch right there.
And then you got to tell say, yo, hold on, son. I got to hit you back. We're doing an interview real quick.
No, like
Well, hey,
I
yo,
don't
let me
never
find
like
my.
I don't never know what he want. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta,
Oh,
take
that's
that.
an important call anyway, B. Don't you worry
Yeah,
about
no,
that. But the
like
G,
that's like for me, like like I don't know, like I don't know what he want. You feel what I'm saying? But like that nigga changed my life. So like whatever he want, like you feel what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna get straight to that. Like that's like outside of my kid, that's the most important phone call I'm gonna get. You feel what I'm saying?
I dig that shit. Matter of fact, I salute and I respect that shit. Word. But yo, let me get to my G's question. He got a question for you before I forget. What's your ideal studio environment? Like when you lay a track, do you like the crowd or do you prefer to be concentrated and focused with just the engineer and your vocals?
Like a lot, bro. And this rap shit, man, sometimes that shit just ain't an option. So you feel what I'm saying? For me, it's like I'm good with the crowd or without it. But like what I more so need is like some good production and some fire ass weed. That's it. I'm
It
ready.
take you a minute to write. You off the dome or you writing it down?
Nah, I don't really write like that no more. It's like 80% of probably what y'all hear is not written.
I could
So
take that shit.
I mean, I just go in there, I catch a vibe, and then I talk my shit when I'm satisfied.
Oh, Chopper, he said Rick Hyde. Rick Hyde on the way out next. Rick Hyde. If you
Yeah,
listen to BFF joints, you will hear Rick Hyde. Sometimes he do beats and he fire with the runs, but you hear him in the background. Ricky!
that
That nigga
Rick,
fire, B.
Rick dropped Friday, another classic album from the camp. Like I just heard that shit last night too. Matter of fact, bro got that shit. We gonna just keep the ball rolling. Keep giving
And you
y'all
see,
real shit.
you see why y'all go keep winning? This is why y'all go win. This is why y'all go win, because you got no problem shouting him out, giving him his credit. And yo, go check my nigga Ricky. I done seen Ricky on joints. Yo, watch out for bass. Watch out for him. Like y'all got no. That's how you keep the team and the camp strong. When niggas is doing shit like that, niggas ain't worried about the next man, what his pocket look like. None of that. Long as we all eating, we good.
Man, listen, man. We motherfucking man. We trying to stay out of shit and take care of our families individually. You feel what I'm saying? So that make us go harder as a collective. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that. That's the thing with our collective is that everybody got to be maintaining their shit individually. That makes the collective stronger. You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta win it. Y'all gotta win in combination. That's a
Yeah,
fact. Gotta
man.
win in combination.
No, yeah, facts. Then like I got some shit coming with my folks. You know what I mean? Gotham and shit like that. So be on the lookout for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Matter of fact, Mizzy Lopo just dropped a video. Get with that. This Camino right here.
This nigga got everybody. Yeah, tell Camino the Sonny Blaco show said, what's poppin', homie? We waiting on that fire to
Yo,
drop.
I'm doing the interview, man. I'm on the motherfucking Sonny Blanco show, man. They said, "What's up, nigga?"
Oh, what up, Sonny Bleezy?
He said, "What's
What's
up, man?"
poppin', El
He need that.
Camino?
He said he need that interview, Jiz.
This nigga tell El Camino he one of the few niggas who could pop a nigga head off no freaky with the bars and then sing to his bitch. Factual.
Yo, you used to see this nigga face. This nigga crazy. Facts.
Factual. That nigga will pop a nigga head off no freaky with the bars and then turn around and sing to that nigga bitch, B. It's
No, yeah,
crazy. You gotta
that
watch a nigga
shit,
like El
bro.
Camino say. Hey yo, I
Like,
see the gear.
all right.
I see the garments, the good garments you bringing out, Camino. That's good garments right there.
Oh no, yeah, that
The
nigga got that.
anti-violence joints.
That shit fire. And I ain't gonna lie, man. One thing about Little Brother, man, I did the fucking one studio session convinced me, like, man, this kid to start. Cause it's like that motherfucker, like you said, that nigga had bars, that nigga was singing, that nigga had trap shit. He had shit, he rapping like fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony and shit. This nigga is versatile.
That's that New Orleans. That's that Louisiana experience in that nigga,
Exactly.
because he went down to Louisiana for a minute, so he got a
Exactly.
chance to listen to all type of shit, and he brought that shit back home and put that shit in it, just in the whole pot and mixed that shit up real sturdy. Like it's a good ingredients in that pot right there, B.
Yeah, cuz on this shit, man, that's my nigga. But
Word.
yeah,
Cause
and the
you
whole
said
crew dope.
you on El Camino new joint. He was waiting on you for the
Yeah,
last track.
yeah, I thought he was stunned. That bro pulled up to get that verse. I did that shit like during the fight.
Hey, my man Chopper said he just subbed to both of y'all coming from New Orleans. He just subbed to you and El Camino. That's what's popping.
Shout out to New Orleans, man. Appreciate you, brother.
My man Tip Low said, if y'all have merch, as far as your merch or as far as BSF as a whole, where can he get the merch to support?
Go to blacksopranofamily.com.
BlackSopranoFamily.com, good people. ASAP.
Yo, that
Shoot
other
over there.
website
Maybe if
shut
you
up.
tell them base sent you might get a little 5% discount or something.
No facts. And like If he can inbox me or somebody that he see on my personal team or whatever. If he wants some of my merch, we'll figure it out for him.
Let it be known. Tell the people what you got cooking, B. This your show right now.
Shit, man. Whatever. Like I said, I got some merch. I got autographed CDs and shit like that, whatever. So if anybody,
You
want
go
to
get into the vinyl? Cause I
just
see
me.
that whole team bought vinyl back like a motherfucker. Niggas is
Oh
paying
yeah,
big numbers for vinyl right now, B.
I'll take the shrimp basket. Can I get chicken and shrimp?
Mecca, salute, Mecca. How you doing, baby girl? I see you in the building, Mec Beck.
Or see if they got a combo though. Fat nigga hungry, man. I ain't eat yet.
My man Mike say he just subbed. You got a couple subs. You got couple people in the building. Supporting base. That's what it is right there. Is keep supporting. Sub to everybody, Mike. Sub to base. Sub to Black Soprano. Sub to the whole team.
Say that.
That's a fact. Go get the merch, Black Soprano family. Go get that merch. You can hit base up on the IG. Holler at him. He might be able to get you some merch or tell you where he get his personal shit from. That's a fact. But yo, base.
Yo.
We about to go ahead. It's about time for me to start this wrap up. I gotta start talking crazy real quick, B. We gotta get on the bullshit that's going on. See, that you don't know. You're not familiar. We call this right here, this small sector of YouTube. We call this the dirty sector, right? It be all type of shots fired in the dirty sector. So once a week, I do a weekly wrap up, and I talk about it in the dirty sector. But what I'm gonna ask you is if you have any problem personally, me sharing some of your videos and all types like that on my page.
Man, do your shit, nigga. I appreciate
That's
it.
what it is. That's what it is. Hey, yo, I appreciate you, my G's. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Connecticut, thank you for your time. BSF, thank you for your time. Salute, G's.
Say that, man. Appreciate you, man. Nice talking to you, man. And everybody that's listening, man, tap in, man. I'm out of here.
Tell your peoples, come fuck with Sonny Blaco. Word. Good people. Good people. Good people. What's goody? What's goody, good people? That was a good interview, right? That was a good interview right there. FUEGO Bass. Y'all go rock with Son. Go rock with Son. Go to YouTube Music. Go sub to his channel and all of that. Go to Black Soprano. Go sub to the channel and all of that. Word. El Camino. Go rock. El Camino, boy, fire. When I tell you, boy, fire, and niggas the male version of Law and him with an AK-47 or something in his hand. That's a fact. That nigga's fire. But yo, we got to talk about it, good people. We got to talk about it, good people. What's the first thing we want to talk about on this thing right here? On the wrap up, good people. Y'all seen the bullshit going on all this week, right? It's been bullshit going on all this week. Yeah, listen, where I want to start, Zip with the drip and Hassan Campbell. I told y'all niggas, I keep telling y'all niggas, leave this nigga Zip the fuck alone. Where this nigga got the picture of Hassan's oldest son from? Hassan's oldest son must have spent 150 racks in DR. That nigga went to DR and spent the whole 150. He might have spent the quarter. And nigga might have spent, and they got boobs out their head. But y'all seen the pictures? Y'all see the picture? That shit was dirty. That shit was nasty work, yo. That shit was nasty. This nigga got this nigga. Why would Haas have the audacity to talk about Gilly and his son Cheese, R.I.P.? Why would he even try to touch that subject just for views? Just for views. How you don't know this nigga Muslim? He knew Gilly was Muslim. He knew Gilly was Muslim. He know Gilly mother Muslim. Gilly mother be on the show, all in full garb and all that good shit. He knew that shit. He just wanted to pop shit for the views and all that. That's why I don't rock with Son, B. That's why I don't rock with Son. That nigga's different. That nigga's definitely different. Who else? Yeah, this nigga when he got that nigga's son. Had that nigga's son looking like all like, I don't even know. I'm glad he put the face. Now, niggas might need to see that face. Niggas might need to see that face so they know, don't ever rock with this right here. There's something different. There's something different over here. Haas, you should be ashamed of yourself. But Haas, I'm thinking surgeries like that course, Haas. Surgeries like that course, Haas. I don't know if your oldest son, what kind of job he working. I know you was getting a nice little check from YouTube, Haas. Where you talking 30, 40, 20 bands a month. You was getting a nice little check. Let me find out you paid for that. I believe he paid for that, Hattie. That's a fact, Hattie. I believe he paid for that, Hattie. I swear for God. I swear for God, Hattie, I believe he paid for that. Every bit of that. Every bit of that, I believe he paid for it. Shit crazy. Who else? What else was popping? What else? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Where is motherfucking Trey's at? Where is Trey's at, yeah? This nigga Trey's and motherfucking Eve, St. James. These niggas is shooting all type of shots. All type. Hey, your son, I don't know what the who your barber was when you had the Mike Tyson 87, 88 when Mike got the diamond cut in this shit, but that shit was over here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I fucks with you, Trace, but I don't know what happened. Your shit was looking all type crazy, Trace. I don't know. I don't know what happened, Trace. Right? Then you come out with the other shots with the supposedly the baby father and all of that good shit. You could tell that nigga's definitely a yardie. The way the nigga had his hat tilted, the little brim he had on, and he saw the nigga probably, he was standing, his feet was probably like this. Hold on. That nigga feet was probably like this. If you look at the picture, his shit was probably like that. But he bent in to kiss. That's some yardie shit. That's some yardie shit right there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. These niggas is wild. But yo, she clapped back. Trey tried to put the pictures out there and all this. She clapped back, B. She clapped back heavy, no freaky. When it got the mug shot, B, with your shit all looking. Son, it's a good thing. The locks suit you, brother. Don't let them locks go, brother. Nah, don't let them locks go, brother. Them locks definitely suit you. That's a fact. Them locks suit you. This nigga AP then flipped on all the mods. Yeah, this nigga AP got beef with all the mods, B. That nigga, if I catch y'all niggas over there, it's a problem. It's lit. And nigga got the blicky or anybody with a fucking blue in their name. And that's crazy because last time I was in the river, the whole chat was blue. So that nigga blicking down everybody, B. Shit crazy. As the niggas can't even come over here. Last week, the shit was lit. Last week before last, the shit was lit. Yeah. AP done told the niggas they can't, yeah, he did what flipped on all summer, he flipped on all of them. Ayo, check. That's a fact, B. That nigga flipped on all the mods, B. That nigga ain't got problem with content creators. He like, fuck trades, fuck Audie. Fuck no, he's still on Velo Top, no freaky though. I don't know what that's about, but he's still on Velo Top, no freaky. But yeah, that nigga like fuck all the niggas. That nigga on mods, B. Mods, strict. Since speaking of mods, what a perfect segue. Speaking of mods, any mod, this is only for me and my mods, right? But any mod in my building, especially during a weekly wrap up, we go let them pop shit. And some of my mods are mods in other chats. But here we go let y'all pop all the shit y'all want, talk as reckless as you want, just no cursing. Other than that, you good money, right? So if my mods come to your chat, don't shoot my mod down because they ain't shoot so-and-so down when so-and-so was talking about you. They ain't shoot you down when you was talking about so-and-so. That's how we keep it on the weekly wrap-up, yo. But yeah, that nigga bugged out, be all the mods, be. All the mods. There she go. Hey, yo, E, tell me that nigga. Tell me in that picture, E. That in that picture, where some was, leaning in for you. I mean, you say that's your brother. He talk about that shit, your baby father, do all that, right? You say it's your brother. But tell me, Sonny had a spliff in his hand. We ain't see in the camera, and his feet was like this. Tell me. And he was like this on the joint. I know. That nigga's a yardie. I seen the way that nigga brim. I seen the way his brim was tilted. That nigga was definitely a yardie. That's a fact. That nigga was definitely a yardie, B. Let me see what else is going on. Eve said this nigga ain't no competition. Trey's clap back though, but Eve said clap all you want. Eve said the nigga ain't no competition. Eve said she need Keisha back. She said she need Big Back Bisha back. At least that was competition. Eve said these. I told you that's Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. The female versions, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, because Eve is reckless. You got to have a mouth like a cannon to fuck with Eve, no freaky. And a lot of niggas can't talk. I can't talk like that. I'm not gonna argue and bicker and go back and forth with no woman, especially women who got rapid fire artillery coming out with her tongue work like that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So Trace, you might need to stay with the pictures because you're not gonna win the verbal argument. You're not gonna win the verbal argument at all. At all. That's not gonna happen. So yeah, clap back with the pictures. But she clapped back heavy, Trace. I told you I was gonna tell you. I told you I was gonna keep it funky. She clapped back heavy, no freaky. Nigga, she had you looking like let's just say the dreads fit you, Obi. She had you looking like I don't even know, B. Adams Family. You was looking like fucking what's that little nigga name? Eddie Munster, some type shit, B. Shit is crazy. So I said, this is crazy. This shit, man, is crazy, yeah. Haas with the mother. That was the two main events right there. It was Eve and Trace and Haas and Zip. Haas, leave that boy alone. This son, when he got the whole picture of your whole son, and he looks nothing like a son. This nigga look like he a true video vixen. And you paid for it, probably. You paid for it, probably. Your son is a video vixen. How does it feel to have a son that's a video vixen? B? That shit crazy. A video vixen with a Johnson. That shit crazy. I don't know. You might have paid for the whole joint. I don't know, but leave that boy alone, man. Y'all niggas don't want that type of smoke. This nigga behind the ball. This nigga behind the ball is Don King, B. This nigga all over the place. This nigga all over the place. But he bringing up all type of shit. I'm wondering if behind the ball and fucking and Haas fell out some type of way. Or if it got crazy some type of way. Well, what's her say? Mudshot looking crazy. He got a blow spot. Hey, yo, you remember? Hey, yo, peoples. You remember Tyson? Tyson went to the barbershop and somebody, it was supposed to be a diamond in the middle of Tyson's shit, but this shit ain't look like no diamond. But his shit was like this in the middle of shit. Yeah, that nigga Trace went to the same barber with that shit. That shit was crazy. That shit, Velo, DJ Velo and Dr. Josh, B. DJ Velo, Dr. Josh, Trace. DJ Velo, Dr. Josh, Smitty Brim. DJ Velo, Dr. Josh, Trace, Smitty Brim, Cosmology, B. The shit's ongoing. The shit's ongoing, B. Now, from my personal opinion, I gotta keep it non-biased. So, from my personal opinion, I'm sorry. Just how I see it. From my personal, and I didn't watch the whole joint because I was back and forth working and all of that. So, from what I saw, Smitty definitely don't have no problem with you. I'm not speaking from that fact because I rocks with Smitty. I'm just saying from what I saw. Smitty ain't got no problem with you. Dr. Josh, you was out of line. Dr. Josh was out of line. You start cussing my man. Oh, who the fuck you think you talking to? This, that, there, Smitty. That, it wasn't my platform. I would have hung the phone up on you right then. Bang, get that nigga the fuck up out of here. Because you had bumped your head. You was wilding. He allowed you to come on his shit to talk your shit. Right? He allowed you to come on the panel to figure out what's going on. Instead of trying to figure out what's going on, it's really a bashing session. You're trying to bash Velo, right? And then other people are coming in, putting their little, however they feel about the situation and all of that, right? But that wasn't really what it was for, the bashing. It was for, can we find a solution, right? So then Velo pulls up and the shit get crazy, right? So as far as the show blow dollars, y'all a unit. So we not separating nobody. I'm thinking Velo ain't separating nobody out of that unit. It was all below dollars. I mean, I heard him say on his shit, Smitty, you know what I mean, whatever, but it was all below dollars. So with that said, I kind of feel where he was coming from, and like it kind of looked like, I ain't saying it was a setup. I don't think it was a setup. I think Josh pulled up. I think Eve pulled up. Kaz was already there giving his little inputs and all of that good shit. That's what it was. Velo, you should have never pulled up. And when you pulled up, it was go be that on that type of time, because that's the type of time Josh on. We know he said, niggas already accept you for what you what you almost said or what you didn't say, niggas already accept you for that. Niggas who go rock with you, go rock with you. Niggas not who rocking with you, not go rock with you. Right? So I would have never pulled up. Calico gave you the best advice. Calico gave you the best advice. And I'm saying that wasn't Blow Dollar's intention as a whole. But if that's how you felt, like you felt slighted or whatever, Calico gave you the best advice, B. Home team. You got to concentrate on home team. That's a fact. You got to concentrate on home team, Velo. That's a whole fact. Artie and Green Eyes. What type of shit did they? I don't even understand this one. Artie and Green Eyes. I don't even understand this one, B. I don't even understand this one. I don't even understand this one. I don't even understand this one. Like Green Eyes, nothing for nothing, B. You looking a little bit in your feelings for no reason, Green Eyes. That's how it's looking. That's how it's looking, Green Eyes. You looking like you in your feelings. Really, everybody gets in their feelings. I was in my feelings a couple weeks ago when me and old boy fell out. Then he got in his feelings, right? So everybody gets in their feelings, nigga. But it's looking like you're in your feelings right now, Green Eyes. You ain't had to go left like that. You ain't had to go left like that at all, Green Eyes. You really looking like you in your feelings right now, Playboy. That ain't a good look. And then on top of that, Green Eyes, I'm going to keep it G with you. And I'm trying to say this in a way where you don't feel the way. But you may feel the way, but that's not my intentions for you to feel the way. You be all over, son. And it's cool to be all over. I go to everybody pages. You know what I mean? Especially niggas I rock with, I go to their pages. Some of their haters, I be in the bushes. I go to niggas' pages. That's not the problem. The problem is you want to wrench everywhere you go. You want to be close to the person's, whoever's podcast that is, you want to be close to that person. Why? Fuck is it doing for you? It's not getting your channel popping because you in Zip joint, because you in whoever joint, because you shit ain't doing so. It just look weird, B. It look a little funny. I'm not saying you want a dick rider. I'm not calling you none of that. No freaky. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying concentrate on you, B. The nigga, you lying, saying the nigga ain't send you no money, and they got proof they sent you a couple dollars for whatever reason. It is what it is, man. But you looking like you in your feelings for no reason. But Artie, just back up off that, Artie. That ain't your Artie. Listen, and nothing for nothing. I ain't talking shit about Green Eyes. But some niggas, you don't get no stripes off that. You don't get no stripes off that. You're supposed to win that battle. You don't get no stripes off that. And I ain't saying you're supposed to win that battle as far as physically. I'm saying as far as YouTube, you're supposed to win that battle. Green Eyes barely got subs. You got more subs. You had a stack. You hold your chat down or whatever. You supposed to win that battle. You don't get no stripes off that, Artie. Not in my book. Man, you don't get go battle with somebody else. You don't get no stripes off of that one. Not Green Eyes. Because we all know Green Eyes ain't like that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you ain't get no stripes for that, man. Let Green Eyes be the supporter he is, man. But Green Eyes, stop being in your feelings about some of the smallest shit, B. Where we all grown men, B. Get out your feelings about the smallest shit. That's a fact. Who else I wanted to talk about? I got the Eve. I got the Eve and Trays. I got the Zip. I got the Zip and Highs. Artie and what's your name? Artie and Green Eyes. It was who else was it? It was somebody else. It was somebody else. Of course, Knowledge back. Knowledge Born back now. He back on everybody top, no freaky. He was heavy on Eve last night. He was heavy on Mac Mean last night, no freaky. You hear that Pain a little bit last night, no freaky. You hear that Me a little bit last night, no freaky. And yeah, like everybody else, son, you was all in my DM. Wanted to see the tape. How you got the tape, nigga? It wasn't yours. It belonged to Grizz. You evidently asked for it. That's how you got it. I wasn't the only one asking, yo, let me see that shit. Let me see if that's mine for real, for real. And all jokes aside, I can't tell if it's mine because I really don't know what mine look like. So I can't tell if it's mine. But I see the black chick and she moved her hair out the way. And the white boy was, I don't know, doing whatever he could do, but whatever that was. But yeah, Yeah, I asked to see it. Matter of fact, back up before I asked it, you had sent me the clips of Grid shit like I wasn't there. I was there the day Gliz was live about the shit, but you sent me some clips. So I'm getting you saying it happened on that show while I was asking for this shit. Say the whole shit, homie. Stop playing for half the shit. The whole shit was, yo, I was there in that chat. Yeah, you was there. Oh, he must have played it when I left. When he played it somewhere in the beginning. I was there at the beginning. I ain't seen no clip like that just that third. So I asked you, yo, what mark is it? Because I ain't want to watch the whole fucking video to find out where it was. And instead of you telling me the mark, you sent it to me because you said you had it. You said, I ain't got it. It's on Grisha. Then you came back and said, oh no, I forgot I had it. Blaco, here, go right here. That's what happened, B. Evidently, you want to see it if it was her too, because you got it. What the fuck is we talking about, B? Well, who else? Who else? Yeah, son back. He fucking with me. He fucking with Latin Pain a little something, but he was heavy on Eve and heavy on Mac me, no freaky. But Mac, Mac, I hope this ain't you, because I fucks with you wholeheartedly, B. I hope it ain't you. I'm not saying it's you. I'm not saying I think it's you. I'm saying there's a question in the air, and there's only one way to, I mean, it seems, now maybe it's two ways I could look at this, Mac. One, you playing it for YouTube. One, you trying to make it extend out, have this nigga talk about you as much as he can all the time, because it really does still help your numbers. Regardless, people gonna want to see what Mac got to say about the situation. So even if they're a loyal King of Receipt person, they still shooting over here to see what the fuck Mac's saying about the situation. So with that said, either you plan it out, that's why you putting the DIN number up and all that good shit. Either you plan it out to get the traction. If you're not planning it out to get the traction, if you're not planning it out to get the views, to get people to come to the channel this and the third in the midst of the turmoil, show your ID, B. You ain't got to do shit I say. Do what the fuck you want to do. You're your own fucking man. But I would just show my ID. If you go, if you want to dead the situation, there's only one way to dead the situation. You show your ID. If other than that, you want to keep it popping. And being that it's still popping, I'm thinking it's for the traction. It gotta be. It's something for him to talk about to get his numbers. It's something for you to counter whatever, and you talk about it and you get your numbers. Schmitty Brem, shout it out. Yeah, that's the only thing I can see it. That's the only thing I can see out of that, Mac. But I'm gonna say I hope that ain't you. I don't think it's you. I hope it ain't you, and I don't think it's you. But yeah, Schmitty, they on your boy Top. They came at Kaz heavy, no freaky. They came at Kaz heavy, no freaky. Schmitty, I don't know if you was in here, Schmitty. What I said when I saw that situation, individually, you could feel different vibes individually. I give you that. But you can't look at this individually because the name of the platform is Blow Dollars. It ain't Schmitty Bram and Cosmology, babe. It's Blow Dollars Network. So that means you're a whole. Dr. Josh was out of pocket. Dr. Josh was all the way out of line. First of all, he was out of line because it was supposed to be solution time and not, he still wanted prosecute time. Either we got prosecution time or we got solution time. Smitty, you called him up there for solution time. All right? So bang. During solution time, he want to get into his prosecution. Along with his prosecution, other people were allowed to get into their prosecution. This just be how I see it. One of the persons that got into their prosecution, one of the members of the panel rocks with that person heavy. And he started hearing what that other person was saying. He was like, hey, you know what? That is right. Matter of fact, that is. Not saying he was click riding, none of that. Saying he was agreeing like, oh shit, that is right. So he started bringing a different vibe too. So from that aspect, I could see how Velo took it the way he took it. Was Velo all the way right and what he took it? I don't know, but I could see how he took it the way he took it. So, but if you want to go individually, he shouldn't have a problem with you. But individually, Schmitty, Dr. Josh was out of line. I would have hung the phone up on that nigga, B. As soon as that nigga said, nigga, what the fuck you cursing that? Bang. It's my shit, nigga. It's my shit, B. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I'm telling you that wasn't my intentions. I'm telling you this, that, and there, and you still trying to, you saying what you saying real aggressively. Nigga, so of course I'm gonna curse you the fuck out. Bang. That nigga the fuck up out of here, yeah? Word, that nigga's funny, B. But I do believe that nigga's a troll. I do believe Josh is a troll. I believe Josh from back in the day under whatever name he had, and he was trolling motherfuckers. So I don't know. It's a little personal gripe. It's a personal gripe with Velo. Velo married to a Spanish chick, grew up in Brooklyn, grew up in the hood, be around more blacks than Italians. He almost said, nigga, you are half white and half black. You be around mostly white people, but you got a problem with him. That shit's an oxymoron. Why is the most militant motherfucker always the reddest nigga? Somebody answer me that. Why is the most militant motherfucker always the light-skinned nigga? I've never understood that. Malcolm, as great as Malcolm was a fair-skinned nigga because his mother was Indian. Farrakhan peoples from Trinidad, or he either a coolie, right? Look at him. Who else? The nigga with the afro. Cornel West, that's my nigga. Are these niggas feeling away because they light skinned? They gotta act like they super black or super whatever. Because the dark skin panel, Smitty Brand may have that vibe you had. Kaz really ain't had that vibe you had. But it always the light skinned nigga. B, I don't understand that shit. Say. Most militant motherfucker ever. Always the light skinned nigga. I don't understand that shit, B. Stokely Carmichael, Huey Newton, all these niggas. I don't understand that. B. Black Ron, shout it out. I don't understand it. Who else? What else was going on out here? It was something else going on out here. I forgot. Oh, Trey said old girl flagged him. Trey said Eve called the boys on him. Trey said Eve called the boys on him. I don't know. Let's keep it a friendly battle. Niggas is popping shit. Pop your shit. Niggas is showing their little pictures. Show your pictures. Keep it a friendly battle, B. That's all I'm saying. Keep it a friendly battle, B. Word. You know, sense for no flag, nobody. Word. Any of y'all, it really ain't no sense to be flagging each other. Niggas just popping they shit. Pop your shit. Like Son just said, like Bass just said, Gladiator School. Like anybody who ever been to Juvie in New York or whatever, Gladiator School. I guess Connecticut, they on the same time in Gladiator School. This shit is Gladiator School. You don't call the boys in Gladiator School. You don't call the COs in Gladiator School. You rock out. Say, shout it out. Caddy, shout it out. Peoples, shout it out. What this nigga said? This nigga Peoples? This nigga called this nigga. Hey, I fucks with. Yeah, listen. Oh, now that is a good point. That is almost a good point because I see what you. I'm getting the realness out of what you said, even though you joking. People's 2112. I'm getting the realness out of what you said, even though you joking. Velo, fuck it, Velo. Like I said when I pulled up on your platform, fuck them. You got other shit to talk about. You could get to your interviews. Me and you got an interview lining up. You got other shit to talk about, homie. Fuck them. Whoever pop his shit, fuck them. I'm taking. I practice what I preach. Fuck them. Because at this time, like I said, you monetize. So let them talk. That's just go send traffic your way. And it might be in a better position for you than anybody talking about me. Because I may only address it once a week if I say something at all. You know what I mean? I usually try to stick to the interviews like this and the content I just dropped. The inventor nigga, right? Yeah, Frederick McKinley Jones, that nigga. I be more on that shit. See, you go live all the time. So you could pop your shit back. So it works out both ways. If they pop his shit, you go live every day or every other day or every 2 or 3 days, however you do it. You know what I mean? You could pop your shit back. So it really makes all the sense in the world. Fuck it. But if you're not into the popping shit, because you keep saying you the interview man. If you the interview man, get back to the interviews and fuck them niggas. Those that rock with you, go rock with you. Whether you said nigga or not. Whether you said nigga or not, those that rock with you, go rock with you. Jeez. Calico gave you some great fucking advice. Calico seems like a wise man. He gave you some great fucking advice, yeah. What else is going on? Like, yeah, like I said, this nigga AP on This nigga AP was one of them niggas tops, the mods, B. This shit is crazy. Oh, speaking of Hodges, son, and I don't know this for sure. I don't know what I don't know what neither one of these people really truly look like. I have no idea what Madam E. St. James truly looks like. I have no idea what Chinese Kitty Diamond Shooter truly looks like. But Playful is on your body. Miss Playful on your body, Chinese Kitty, simple. See, Miss Playful thinks she's subtle with her shit, but that subtle shit be killing niggas. Sometimes subtle shit is the most painful killer. Keep that in mind. Sometimes a subtle approach is the most painful killer, B. The subtle approach was the picture. I know y'all all saw the picture. I'm not going to talk about the picture because I don't know what, or I don't know. So I'm not going to talk about the picture. But the picture was a subtle picture. But you got it hit like a fucking dagger. That shit hit like a dagger, B. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know if you were shadows of Eve beefing with Playful and Playful beefing with Eve or whatever. But Chinese Kitty, she on your body. Playful on your body, no freaky, yo. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. But right now, Zip with the drip and the Hassan Campbell, Zip is up 3-0, 4-0, easy. Easy. 4-0, easy. And the Eve James and Big Trey's beef, I hate to say it, it's 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. It's 2-1, Trays. It's 2-1. Matter of fact, I'm going to give it 3-2. I'm going to give it 3-2. Because you was on fire, Trays, week before last and the week before that. That was your 2 right there. Eve came like in the last week, the last literally 7 to 8 days. Eve came, bang, 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 and got her shit up. Eve got her shit up. She might be up. She might be up 1 right now, Trays. I don't know what you gonna do. I'm just calling it like I see it. She might be up 1 right now, Trays. You gotta, because you was killing them last week and the week before. That 1 mugshot picture, B. That 1 mugshot picture, B. That, I don't fucking know, B. That's a good 3-2 right now. 3-3 maybe. 3-3. I'll go with 3-3 with the slight edge to Eve, just because Eve got a rapid fucking mouth, a wicked, insane, ridiculous fucking mouth. Her diction is clear, no freaky. You can understand everything she's saying. She's pronouncing her words, even though they bullshit fuckery words. She's pronouncing them correctly and smoothly and cracking jokes. That's the dagger. That's why I don't beef with women, B. You can't have a verbal battle with a woman, son. So you got to come up with some other shit. So it might be 3-3. I go 3-3. I go Zip and Zip up 3-0. So this the 3rd week of this shit. This episode 3, right? This episode 3, yeah? Yeah, this episode 3. So since this episode 3, Zip is up 3-0. Since this episode 3, Trace was knocking him out the park last week. And the week before, he's knocking him out the park. Eve came in 1 week. 1 fucking week. 1 week. That's a good 3-3. That's a good 3-3. Hattie say 5-0. That's being biased, Hattie. That's being biased. Now, if we got to go off the pitcher game, if we have to go off the pitcher game, Trace was killing him. If we got to go off the pitcher game. The pitcher game alone, he was up like 3-0, 4-0. Pitcher game alone. But Eve went and dug up that crazy shit. Eve got boy looking like Mike Tyson in 88, B. Dark-skinned version of Mike Tyson in 88, B. I said, oh shit. I had to hit that nigga ASAP. Hey, no, I ain't hit him ASAP. He shot me something. He shot me something about the next show he was about to do. He was about to go live. He sent me the thing about him going live and all that, right? I hit that nigga back. Hey, yo, boy, she on your body. I hit that nigga back like that. Hey, yo, son, she on your top, no freaky. Oh, she on your top, B, no freaky. She on your top, B, no freaky. That picture right there says, I got it. Says, I give it to him. Trace is a real man, B. And I'm gonna get back to why I see Trace as a real man. One of this in this part right here, I give it to him. He said, I know, Sonny. He said, I know, but I'm coming back. And he shot back. Bang. All right. He shot back, but you tried to knock him down. You call the police on him. Bang. I said, all right. But Trace is a real nigga. Trace don't give two fucks. That nigga Trace don't give two fucks. I was listening to this nigga lie the other day. He said, Trace, you might need to go get a thesauruses, maybe a little pocket dictionaries. I don't know. Maybe you need to put some headphones on and practice. You know how niggas be practicing Spanish. You know how niggas practice Spanish, right? You might need to put some shit on and practice pronunciation of words, B. But this is why I say use a real man, because you don't give a fuck. I think I don't give two fucks. I think it says if it sound close to that shit, bang, you gonna let that shit ride. Yeah. I think if you put shit that don't have nothing to do with in the sentence paragraph, some of that shit that nigga said ain't had nothing to do, it ain't fit. But Trey's gonna find a way to make it fit. Yo, I fucks with that nigga. Yeah, Trey's gonna find a way to make it fit, yo. That's an old fact, say. Oh, now between you and Eve, it might be 3-3. Between you and Eve. My opinion, between you and Wax. Between you and Wax, you might be up 3-2. You might be up 3-2. The last little drop, a Mama Love House and all of that, you might be up 3-2. You might be up. The car shit, and you think I'm stunting, nigga. I want the whip for my son, B. I got 1,400, nigga. I want the whip for my son, B. That nigga, he'd be nice. Some little he get around with. Yeah. You thought I was bullshit. I'm dead ass. I got 1,400, nigga. 1,400 on it, B. And I know you bought it for 2. So I got a stack. You bought it for 2, nigga. You make it 8. Depending on how much you put into it. I know you say you did this, you did that, and tune-ups and coils and spark plugs and tires, and I know you did all that. I got 1,200 for my son. 1,200. Yeah, I wasn't bullshitting about the whip. But yo, that shit was fucking hilarious. The little auction sale in front of your house, that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. Hey, what else? Yak. You getting into the mix a lot nowadays, Yak. Fucking Chicago's finest, Yak. Hey, yo, but yeah, that's how I'm scoring this right now. Between Trace and Eve, 3-3. Between Trace and Wax, 2-1 favored the Trace. Velo, fuck them niggas. Or if not, fuck them niggas. Make sure you can eat off of it, but don't eat off of it don't sound like the victim. You Italian nigga, get on your Rocky shit. Get on your Rocky shit. Because now it's sounding like, yeah, and they allowed them to do this and that. Fuck what they allowed to do. Or he doing this and fuck what he doing, nigga. Do you. You sounding like, nah. Yeah, be Rocky, nigga. Yeah, you gotta fight this nigga Dolph Lundgren and all that. Yeah, the Russian nigga. It's the Russian nigga right here. This ain't, no, that nigga Josh, he is black. Even though he half and half, he's still black. So Apollo Creed, he lost to Apollo the first time. Y'all come back and rock this nigga, B. Or either leave it the fuck alone, get back to your great interviews. One or the other. Calico, I hope your shit pop. Because I think you a bright dude. Calico. I think you got some sense and some intelligence and some wits about you. And your sayings are crazy. You got quotables. You bring them quotables to the game, people gonna be walking off of just shit like they walking off with zip to the drip. Shit. Yeah, that's a fact. And no disrespect, Velo. That's just how I see that. No disrespect. That's a fact. I told you that when I pulled up. Niggas that fuck with you. I'm one of them niggas. Niggas that don't fuck with you. Josh one of them niggas. Fuck him. But if you go talk about it, make it interesting for your platform where you eating off this shit and not looking like the victim at the same time. Rocky, get on your Rocky shit. You remember how Eddie Murphy said? Yeah, you remember how Eddie Murphy said all Italians was coming out when they saw Rocky? Yeah, you gotta get on your shit like that. You gotta get on your Rocky shit, B. In front of Times Square right there. You gotta get on your Rocky shit. And get back to your interviews and all of that good shit. Latin Pain. Latin Pain. Latin Pain. This nigga's funny, B. This nigga's fucking hilarious, fucking B. This nigga's hilarious. And when just to see, because knowledge is so, when knowledge beef, knowledge is so aggressive when he beef. He got the voice, he talk aggressively. He say the most disrespectful, foul ass shit. Rah, 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 rah. He good at his job, but that's his style. Rah, 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 rah. The reason Pain be killing him is because Pain ain't like Mac. Mac Mina get back on the rah, 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 rah shit. That ain't Pain style. That ain't Pain style. Pain is comical with his shit. Like it's hard to get this nigga on the, and it's rah rah shit. He go get at you, but the rah rah getting at you ain't his style. The rah rah getting at you is laughing, cracking jokes about himself, but more jokes about you. You know what I mean? That's a different type of battle. That's why that battle was entertaining to me. That's why it's entertaining to me. Mac Mean and what's your name battle? They be going at each other, but it really don't be entertaining because both of them on the rah-rah. You just gotta put in your head, yo, if they was on the streets, who I got my money on? If these niggas ever see each other face to face, who I got my money on? That's all you could do with that, because both of them niggas talk with the rah-rah. That nigga Pain's funny. That nigga Pain's funny. That's the same thing Zip got. I told you all last week. He a Bing monster. He a smaller version of Zip. It's the comical shit. High's not funny. High's not comical. All he could do is talk tough. That's all he could do. Zip could talk tough and still kill you with the jokes. Pain could talk tough and still kill you with the jokes. That's what makes that battle interesting. That's a fact. You see what's going on? Oh, I see some wars going on. Eve, is you won? Is somebody who won? Who that is? Steve, 730 shot it out. Who won? Hey, oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Welcome to the Coliseum. I forgot who coined it last week. I want to say it was DC or Sir Valentino or somebody. This, the weekly wrap up, when you enter the Coliseum. Enter at your own risk. Just don't curse. Don't be mad at my mods because they taking sides, and don't curse. Say what you want to say. Enter at your own risk. This is the Coliseum. Yeah, you all welcome. You're all fucking welcome. Word. Who was that nigga? Who was Wax just beefing with? I thought I saw some shit the other day. I forgot the nigga name. Was it Yak? Or was it Audi? I can't remember. But yeah, that's how I see it, good people. Hey, yo, what y'all think about that interview, though? Those that was here for the interview. Chopper, you was here for the interview. What you think about that interview, Chopper? Y'all got to fuck with Fuego Base, man. Boy's a talent. Boy's a talent. Boy's a talent. Boy only been doing this a couple years. Boy put his second video out and got a call that, see, if you nice, you nice. If you nice, you nice. This nigga ain't been in the circuit mad long, throwing his demo over here, throwing his demo over there, running with this team, running with that team. No, that nigga put out his second video and he was popping. Modesty Dom, shout it out. I didn't even know you was in the building. I didn't know you was in the building. How you doing? Classic, right? Thank you. A1, thank you. Modesty, thank you. Chopper, thank you. Word, we got more work. I think the next work we go do, we were supposed to do the grid shit, but it was fight night last night. That's why I ain't do the wrap up last night. It was fight night. I had my money. I had my money on Bud. Even though I like Spence, I had my money on Bud. I'm a southpaw. They both southpaws, both left-handed fighters. But the thing that makes Bud who he is, Bud has the power to switch with a heartbeat. Foot and he could go orthodox, southpaw to orthodox in a heartbeat. Heartbeat. Effortlessly. The switches effortlessly. I seen him do it so many times. I had my money on Bud just because of that factor. They both was undefeated. I think they both are nice. Just because of that factor, I had my money on Bud because he quick with the switching. I ain't know he's gonna beat that boy like that. He really had that nigga looking like Martin Lawrence when Martin fought Tommy over Gina. Like he really had that nigga looking like that. I ain't know he was gonna beat that boy like that. I ain't know he was gonna beat that boy like that. The jab was crazy. The right jab was stiff. The right jab was stiff, no freaky, and accurate and motherfucking consistent. A stiff, no freaky right jab, accurate and consistent. I ain't know he was gonna do that. I ain't know he was gonna do that. He laid that boy down, B. I ain't know he was gonna do that. I know Earl feel bad right now. That ain't never happened to him. That this might be a make or break. That might be a make or break. He might be broken after this. Or he gonna have to jump back with the tenacity of the Tasmanian devil or something. Speaking of the Tasmanian devil, my nigga Chase. Hey, I'm thinking Chase. No freaky, he go give it to everybody that he want to give it to. No freaky in this sector, then he go jump out. I think he just honing his skills right now. Cause Chase don't know niggas like I don't know niggas. Chase really ain't got no problems with niggas. He may not like the way a nigga chat or the way a nigga so-called think or whatever online or what he put in the comments and shit. But Chase don't know these niggas. I think Chase is motherfucking honing his skills amongst us. Next year, we turn around sometime next year, a nigga Chase gonna be in a different hemisphere. That's what I personally think. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Oh, 7:30, Hattie and Eve, I think, is what's popping right now. 7:30, Hattie. Where Keisha at? Keisha, come get some of this smoke, Keisha. Hip Hop Caviar, come get some of this smoke. Brim Gang. I need y'all every week in the building. Y'all make it pop. Shit crazy. A lot of fan Blaco capping. He seen them real pics. He's being a gentleman. Nah. To answer your question, Dead Man Barking, I have seen pictures. Yes, I have seen pictures, but I don't know if those pictures are really her or if it's, I don't know. I have seen pictures. That's a fact. You fucked me up with that one. Fucked me up with that one. Keisha T. Rose and Eve's sister. Oh, Lord. So you got all these troll accounts. Yeah, his jab. His jab was way weaker than Bud's. And his jab wasn't stiff, no freaky. Every time, Bud was tight. Bud was super tight. He was tighter, no freaky than normal. Normally, you right here with your shit. He kept this shit, he kept that right here the whole time. That was something special just for Earl. That was special. He saw something that niggas ain't synced in Earl. Notice that. I'm a boxing connoisseur, plus I used to do my little thing when you at one time. Notice, but fuck all that. Everybody says that, but just watch. If you don't believe me, watch it. If you see Bud normally fight, normally he like this. Like this. A regular guard. No Philly shell, no nothing, just a regular guard. You know what I mean? Regular guard, no Philly. Last night, he was like this the whole time. He kept that joint right here. He saw something. I don't know what he seen, but he saw something. And every time he shot that jab, he was shot, bang. Swift and accurate. Bang, bang, bang. I said, hey, yo, that shit. I didn't know he was gonna do boy like that. Technically. What happened, Black Ron? What you technically about? What happened? Clockwork. I see what you're saying. Yeah, Ron, did you see it? Even when he popped him so quick one time, bow, jabbed him, brought it back, and popped it again 2 more times. I say, yo, he saw something in Earl. He knew something about But them niggas was, they've been knowing each other for a while. So I don't know. He put something on that boy. I ain't expect that. Yeah, he studied the shit out of him, great grandson. I ain't expect that. The fat Blaco don't know if that's the real pick stamps the pick. No, it don't stamp the pick. Don't put me in shit, dead man barking. It don't stamp the pick. It don't stamp. I didn't say what I thought about the pitches. It don't stamp the pick. I just said I don't know who's who. I'm swifter than the average man. Swifter than the average man. We can tell you about rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes. You're swifter than the average man. You ain't gonna catch me up on that shit right there. Yeah, dead man. Dead man Parker. You ain't gonna catch me on that shit right there. B. I ain't say I do what the pictures look like. I didn't give her opinions on the pictures. I said I don't know who is who. That's all. I don't think nothing. I think nothing. I plead the fucking fifth about any of that. Not gonna get me caught up, B. Not gonna get me caught up. You know, shorty. I don't know nothing, Bumpy. I don't know nothing, Bumpy. Leave me up out of that, Captain. Leave me up out of that, Captain. I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't know nothing about none of that. All I know is that nigga that was in the picture. She said that was her brother. Trey said otherwise. I'm going to go with brother because I know her background. And that nigga was looking like the true yardie in that bitch. I told you. I just showed you how the nigga feet was. I just showed you how that. You can't even see the nigga feet in the picture. But I told you exactly how son feet was. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, what's the date? Oh, somebody was lying. Somebody was lying, or either somebody got a bench warrant. Either Diamonds or Forever was lying, or is it August 15th? It's next month 15th. All right. I don't want to see boy go to jail. I don't wish jail on nobody. But boy, tighten up, boy. Tighten up, boy. Word. Tighten up, boy. Tighten up. Mac Mean. I hope that ain't you, B. I don't put that on nobody. I'm not even going to insinuate that shit. All I'm going to say is either run it for the views, dead it, show your ID. That's all I'm going to say on that. Leave Zip with the drip alone. Y'all can't win that. It's a tie right now. We'll see who breaks the tie. That's the aim right now. I want to see who breaks the tie next week. That's the aim right now. Eve, I want to see if you go be up 1 or 2 or 3, or if Trey's go be up 1, 2 or 3. I do say if y'all go back and forth like that, stop flagging people. B, that's nasty work. That's dirty work. Gladiator school. It's gladiator school. You don't call no CEOs in gladiator school. Fuck it. It is. It's all fair game. It's all fair game, B. If that's how niggas is playing. If you don't play like that, then it ain't fair game. But if you play like that, it's fair game. That's what I'm saying. Tasha niggas is not fucking with that nigga, B. He's a gate monster. I really wish personally, I now agreeing with that, I wish niggas to stop talking about Oz altogether. Whoever's talking about Hassan Campbell, I wish they'd stop talking about that nigga altogether. I hate that fucking nigga. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. Take that back. I don't like that nigga. I don't like that nigga. I don't like none that nigga stand for. I don't like his character. I think he one of the most controversial, faking it until you make it motherfuckers there is on YouTube. And I think he's a walking contradiction. Try to talk all this peace shit, but then you want to fight everything. I can't fuck with that nigga. But he can't fuck with Zip though. He out his league. Rah can never fuck with comedy. It gotta be 2 rah niggas and you judge from there. 2 funny niggas, you judge from there. A funny nigga and a rah nigga. The rah, even though the rah nigga may be able to beat the funny nigga ass, you can't fuck with that nigga verbally. I'm not saying who could be who, no freaky, but you can't fuck with that nigga verbally. That's Latin Payne's gift. That's Zip's gift. That's Eve's gift. That's Keisha's gift. Fucking reckless ass mouth. That's a fact. Big Back, you up next. Big Back, you up next. Oh, that's disrespectful. You violated Eve. I ain't go. You violated Eve. I ain't fucking with that one. You violated. You violated. I ain't fucking with that one. Keisha, they calling you to the arena, Keisha. They calling you to the stage, Keisha. Sage, baby mama, look better than. Oh, ah, shit. Sage still in the building with Sage at ya. Bumpy Johnson, your mom's gonna go. I ain't saying that. That's disrespectful. I ain't saying that. Hattie, where you at in North Carolina, Hattie? You know I'm in North Carolina, Hattie. You know I'm in Charlotte, Hattie. Well, really Huntersville, but you know I'm around. I saw you say the other day you was in North Carolina. Something about Charlotte. I dropped the link. If y'all niggas want to pop y'all shit, if y'all want to get on camera and pop y'all shit, I'll drop the link. But your opponent got to be here. Eve, if you want to battle Trey's got to be here. Eve, if you want to battle Keisha got to be here. Hattie, if you want to go to war, it is what it. Who else in the building? Sage, if you want to go to war, 7:30. Y'all want to go to war? I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link and back the fuck up out of here, B. Word. I hear people say that. 7:30. I think you told me that not too long ago. Trey's got bigger issues. This nigga wild. This nigga's wild. Ease up off the dead father though, respectfully. Please. Please ease up off the dead father. Where you at, Hattie? Hattie, do I know you? Let me find out you was a lady. Nah, that ain't true. Let me look at the picture. I was about to say you was a lady that you should stop to and get breakfast from every morning at the little store right there. But that's not true. All right. Oh, you over by North Lake Mall. All right, you over there by W.T. Harris and all that good shit. Yeah, but I'm Mallet Creek Prosperity Church. Keep going up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Keishana T. Rootson. Eve, go Eve. They on your body, Eve. They on your body. You better get right. Niggas is on your body. 7:30 and Keishana, they on your body. Once you got a jumper person, you lost. That's and maybe that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. So 7:30. That was a kind of I'm assuming you a dude, right? 7:30, I'm assuming. Step back for a minute, G's. Respectfully, let the ladies do this. Let the ladies do that. Yeah, let the ladies do that. Let the ladies do that. I'm a true believer in women have no place in men business when it comes to shit like that. But I'm also a true believer men have no place in women business when it comes to shit like that. Unless you outside the mall and niggas is trying to jump your wife and it's 3 or 4 bitches trying to jump your wife, you got the right to knock one of them bitches out. That's a fact. You got the right to knock one of them bitches out. That's a fact. But online, nah. Online, yeah. Let women stay in their business. You know what I mean? Let women stay out of men's business and men stay out of women's business. That lip is hideous. Whoever fucking lip that is right there, Bumpy Johnson, that lip is hideous. Shit make my stomach hurt, be no freaky. That shit's hideous. Tasha, you have a beautiful day, mama. 2 L's up. You have a beautiful day, love. Stay safe out there, you and the family. Stay safe and dangerous at the same time, you heard? Safe and dangerous at the same time, you heard? I just said that. Keyshawn. I was. Because I wanted to see if it was her, even though I really don't know what she looked like. I was. Because the nigga, I was there in the chat from when it started in Grizz Move Out chat. I was there that day. But I don't know what I was doing. I didn't see it. So son kept telling me, oh, he played it. He played it. I ain't see it. I ain't see it. And I was dead. You know what I mean? I was working to stand the third. So I was like, yo, what's the timeline? What's the number marker and all that? So, you know, the number marker, so I could just run to that spot because I don't want to watch the whole thing. And he said, nah, he don't. But then he said he got it. So he sent it to me. It was about 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds or something like that. A chick laying down, she move her hair, and you see a white boy. You don't see nothing on the white boy. You just white boy belly or some shit, no freaky. Like 10 seconds. But I don't know who it is. Because I don't know who it is. But yeah, that's correct. That is correct. That is correct. That is 100. That's word is born. That's correct. But he said it in a way like it was some thirsty shit. Nah. Matter of fact, to keep it gangster, he kept sending me. He kept posting in my IG that live. And I'm like, nigga, I was dead. That's why I really wasn't paying attention to it. I'm like, I was dead at that live. But then when he told me that he played, because I said, yo, when this Amy movie coming out? And when he told me he played a piece of the Amy movie on that joint, I'm like, nigga, I was there. I ain't seen no Amy movie. What's the minute marker? Because I'm at work right now, wherever the fuck I was at. And he sent it to me. That's a fact. That's a fact. But I ain't the only one who wanted to see it. Evidently, he wanted to see it because he got it. It wasn't his. It belonged to one person. It belonged to one person. So whoever else got it besides that one person, they must have wanted to see it too. What make me so fucking different, nigga? Well, shit crazy. Like, yeah, shit crazy. Yeah, hold on, shit crazy. Hattie, I will say this. I just said it. I am a firm believer that when it's men beefing and all that good shit, women ain't got no business in that. I'm a firm believer, but I'm also a firm believer when it's women beefing, a nigga ain't got no problems in that. I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. But yo, good people. Hope y'all enjoyed the interview. Hope everything was everything. We'll be back on a weekly wrap up next week. Dice, you already shut it out. Stand up. You already know. Big Dice Chronicles. Y'all go fuck with boy over there. Go fuck with boy. Go fuck with Big Dice Chronicles. Everybody else, go fuck with Velo. Velo, good looking on pull up. Go fuck with Big Trays. Trays, good looking on the pull up. You already know. You already know. Next week. Hey, yo, y'all go watch that fire story I dropped. That shit about motherfucking Frederick McKinley Jones. Watch that. Fire. Fire. These the black inventors and shit they ain't even tell us about. I ain't even know boy did all this shit. I ain't know boy was the first to do a lot of shit. Snowmobiles, boy. Portable radios, boy. Boy made the ticket machine that the motherfucking people in the movie theater used up until 1992. Boy, I ain't even know. I ain't co-founder Thermo King. Go check that out, yo. Great story. But yo, good people. Easy. Any day above ground's a beautiful day, you heard? Any day above ground's a beautiful day. You heard? Easy.